Hello students, welcome to English class. So today we will discuss the lesson The Light on the Hills by Lucy Clifford. So last day we discussed an anecdote named Smart Work versus Hard Work. Can anyone say what was the message of that anecdote? Okay, as it is given here, smart work done with dedication brings success and happiness. Smart work done with dedication brings success and happiness. And here in this lesson, we'll see a boy who wanted to paint a beautiful picture. So how could he make his picture beautiful? Who guided him? What were the difficulties he had to face? All these things are mentioned in this story. Okay, so we'll come to the lesson. So the first sentence itself gives an idea about the boy and the work he wanted to do. What's the sentence? I want to work at my picture, he said, and went into the fields. So what did the boy want? He wanted to draw a picture. So where did he go? He went into a field. Was he alone? The next sentence gives the idea that he was not alone. His sister also was with him. So the little sister went to and stood by him watching while he painted. So what's the meaning of that? The boy went into a field to draw the picture of a beautiful field. His sister also was there, and what was she doing? She was watching her brother drawing a beautiful picture. See, that's the picture given here. You can see a beautiful field there, hills are there, sun, evening sun, maybe birds, trees, all this. A very beautiful field is given, and you can see the boy drawing the picture, and the sister telling something, suggesting something to her brother. Okay, so the boy went to the field along with his sister. What was his purpose? To draw a beautiful picture. The trees are not quite straight, she said, and oh dear brother, the sky is not blue enough. So this sentence shows that this little sister was guiding him or was giving certain suggestions to make his picture beautiful. What did she tell? Trees are not straight, the sky is not blue enough. So generally we have to understand that the little sister was making comments about his picture to make the drawing what we can say better or more beautiful. And what did the boy say? It will all come right soon, he answered. Will it be of any good? All this will be. So there were certain corrections, and he told that everything will be right soon. And will it be of any good? If he draws something beautifully, will it be of any good? What's the advantage of drawing a picture beautifully? That was the question. And what did she say? Oh yes, she said, wondering that he should even ask. It will make people happy to look at it. They will feel as if they were in the field. So if you draw something very beautifully, what will be the advantage of it? The people who see such a picture will become very happy. Okay, we know that in our case also, while we see a very beautiful picture, we will be happy. Okay, so that was the idea of the sister. If he draws something beautifully, that will make others happy. They will have a feeling that they are standing or they are watching or they are in a real field. Okay, then coming to the second paragraph, if I do it badly, will it make them unhappy? So she told that if you do it well, if you do it beautifully, people will be happy. So if I do it badly, will it make them unhappy? If you do your work with dedication and honesty, people will know how hard you have tried, she answered, and for this reason they will like your work. So whatever work you are doing, in this case we know that the boy is drawing picture, and not only in the case of drawing something, whatever you are doing, how should you do it? How should you do it? Mainly two qualities are needed. What is that? Dedication and honesty. You should do all the possible things to make something perfect. Okay, you should do your maximum to make something perfect. So you should do it with the dedication and honesty, and then the people will really understand that you have tried, you have really worked hard, and for that reason they will like your work. Look up, she said suddenly, look up at the light upon the hills. And they stood together looking at all he was trying to paint, at the trees and the field, at the deep shadows and the hills beyond, and the light that rested upon them. So it was evening time, and we know that the setting sun, it's very beautiful, it's a very beautiful scenery, and we know that the nature also will share that beauty of the sun, we can say. Then the sunlight was glimmering because the sun was going to set. The leaves were rustling sound, the sound that we listen to while the leaves rub together, mix together. They could hear a stream rippling somewhere, the flow of a river. So all these things are mentioned here to show that it was a very beautiful field, it was a very beautiful scenery. The nature is very beautiful. Okay, it's a beautiful world, the girl said. It's a great honor to make things for it. So there's a very positive attitude of the girl. What does she say? It's a beautiful world. If you look around, if you look into the nature, there are so many things to make you happy. You can see many beautiful things around. You can listen to many sounds. There are so many things that make you happy. So it's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world, the boy echoed sadly. He echoed, that means here we can say repeated the words of his sister. It's a beautiful word. It's a sin to do anything which might represent the world badly or imperfectly. So what should be our duty? Our duty should be to do our maximum. How? As we have seen, do things with dedication and honesty. Do your best to make something perfect, to make others happy. It's the duty of everyone. So it's a sin to do anything which might represent the world badly or imperfectly, because the world is very beautiful. If you make it bad or imperfect, it's a sin. But will you always do things well? Asked the little sister. But will you always do things well? Asked the sister. I get so tired, he said, and long to leave off so much. What do you do when you want to do your best, your very, very best? He asked suddenly. So the boy was very tired now. He couldn't complete the picture. He decided to draw it maybe another day, and decided to go back home. And he asked a question. What was the question? what do you do when you want to do your best, your very best? If you have to do something, in the maximum, your very best, what will you do? I think if I want to do my very best, then I will do it for the people I love, she answered. What did she say? If I have to make something perfect, if I have to do my very best, I will do it for the people I love. And can you say why is it if we do something for the people we love, what's the advantage of it? Because of that love, we will forget all the worries, we will forget all the troubles, we will forget all the pains. We are ready to suffer pain and difficulties for the people whom we love. So, if you have to do something happily, do it for the people whom you like, whom you love. It makes you very strong if you think of them. You can bear pain and walk forward and do all kind of things, and you do not get tired also. You won't feel the tiredness because you are doing it for the people whom you love. He thought for a moment. Then I shall paint my picture for you, he said. What did he say? I shall paint my picture for you. What does it show? This boy loved his sister very much. So that's why he told, I shall paint my picture for you. I shall think of you all the time I am doing it. So he wanted to draw a very beautiful picture. And as his sister suggested, if he had to do something the best, the very best, he should do it for the person who he loves. And here the boy loved his sister than anyone else. So he told that he will draw the picture for his little sister. Okay, so we will see how will he complete the picture. Will it be a beautiful picture and all these things. Okay, but see, today we will stop for, we completed the first 4 paragraphs, and now you have a task to do. What is the task? You have to write a conversation between the boy and his little sister. What all things we discussed? We know that while the boy was drawing the picture, the girl made certain suggestions and she told her ideas about making something perfect, and all these things we have discussed now. Okay, based on that you have to write down a conversation. Of that you will do it. Okay, I will ask you next day. So today we will stop for and make sure that you read it many times and also complete the side questions. Okay, thank you.